obviously, like coming in and doing the job with Mikey last year as his assistant, he's always wanted to be a manager. The thought of management never really crossed my mind. I've always been like a first team coach or like a number two, especially to Mikey, and I was really happy in that role with Mikey and stuff. And obviously, like he decided to move on, which was like the right choice for his career and stuff like that. And he kind of threw me into this management job, and being totally honest, I never really wanted to do it. Mikey actually talked me into it and said it'd be a good move for me and good experience for me, and so that's why I got into the role. But I've never really felt 100% comfortable in the management role throughout the season. I probably felt most comfortable in the last couple of months really, but that's maybe because I knew that I was going to leave at the end of the season. But I just don't see myself as a manager. I don't think it suits my personality. I think that I'm better suited as an assistant. I think I'd be a good assistant for somebody who wants to be a manager. And as I said, like when Mikey, it was tough last year in our first season, but like the times where it was good and it was fun was obviously when we were together, and kind of lost that this year. And Killer and Nelly have been unbelievable for me, but it's just I just don't see myself as a manager, and I thought it was the right time to step down and let the club probably get someone with a bit more experience to take it forward.
What did Mikey say to talk you into going the role solo?
He just said it'd be good for my development in coaching. It'd be good for my development in terms of managing players, speaking to players, dealing with the budget side of things, working with the directors of the club, with the board, everything like that. And he said, give it a go. If it's not you, it's not you. But I have given it a go, and there's been parts of it where I've really enjoyed. There's been parts of it that have been really, really good highs, and there's obviously been parts where it's been quite low as well. But I don't regret doing it, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad that I got to the end of this season, and I didn't finish halfway through or have to leave at any point through the season. So and ultimately disappointed with where we finished, but at the same time I'm proud of like I said before, I'm proud of the players and the effort and the sacrifice they've given me, and ultimately I'm proud of where we finished, because it was slightly better than last season.
Would it have been different if we'd have got promoted this year, perhaps?
I'm not too sure. I'd say obviously I was quite inexperienced, in management. I've never done it before, especially at this sort of level or with adults. So if we'd have got promoted, there might have been quite an element of luck there, as well as the quality of the players and all that sort of stuff. So you don't know. You might feel a little bit differently about it at the end of the season if you finish on such a high and you're going into another league and stuff. But I wouldn't know until that situation came around.
What's been the high point for you? Any specific games stick out in your memory?
There was obviously the period where I think we went 12 games unbeaten up until Boxing Day. One point we were second in the league, about 2 or 3 points behind Morpeth. There's been some good games. I think Frickley at home early on in the season was one of our best performances of the season. Last game against Lincoln was an entertaining one for all to finish on. But I think our away form as well has been good this year. I think that's one of the proud things that's been good. We've been able to adapt when we've been away, and there's been listen, there'll be more highs than lows. No, it's been good experience, and I'd say this is a tremendous group of players, and I'd say I'm really, really thankful that I've had a season with a group of players like I've.
How do you reflect on your time at Tadcaster Albion overall?
It's a bit of an interesting one, really. Well, I didn't really expect it to go how it's kind of gone. Like I said, previously, we got into this because Mikey wanted to be a manager. He felt as though that was like a role that he was going to be in the future, and we wanted to take the Tadcaster job on as like a first job, as a management team and stuff. And I thought the first season was tough. We learned so much in the first 20 games about players, about the level, about the way we've always wanted to play, and how we need to adapt in certain games and stuff. And I think the second half of the season last year was great. To get into the playoffs last day of the season was good. Disappointed we didn't go further in the playoffs than we did. In reflection, And then this year, obviously, with Mikey moving on and leaving me to manage it, and going through this season, and ultimately, like I said before, finishing slightly disappointing outside the playoffs and stuff. But no, I don't regret anything of coming in and doing the job, and working with the club. And I mean, the three directors have been absolutely amazing for me and Mikey since we've been at ATAW, let alone giving us an opportunity to manage Tadcaster. So I can only be thankful for that.
Just looking back at the playoff game last season at Bamber Bridge, obviously 1-0 up after about 65-70 minutes. Do you sort of still regret kicking yourself a little bit? We didn't go on and get promoted. It could have been a little different, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Mikey about this on Wednesday. Just saying, such a good position, and to be in that position and playing the way we were at the time of scoring, and then allowing Bamber to get back into it and stuff. And yeah, listen, I mean, we might have done a few things differently on that particular day, with selection and the way we set the team up and stuff. But when you go 1-0 up at 65-70 minutes, you think it's going okay. But Bamber turned the screw a little bit, and ultimately they finished fourth in the table for a reason, and that showed on the night.
Just looking ahead slightly, what are your plans for the future? Obviously, you're working full time at ATAW at the minute. You look to stay in non-league, and again, some fans might not know that you work part time at Leeds United as well. So just a little bit about what you're looking to do in the future.
I'm not too sure really. I mean, the season's obviously closed for more or less finishing up for non-league now, and Leeds United season will finish in 2 or 3 weeks. And but at the moment, no, I've got no plans to move on from ATAW. I enjoy it here. I think I've been here for 5 years in August. Really excited about the group of kids coming into the college programme and stuff this year after a difficult season this season. But no, I've got no plans to move on from here. In terms of non-league, I've not really spoke to anybody about any other opportunities that might come up in the future. So no, we'll just see what happens in the close season.
Just one more. It was a little sticky start. Obviously, it wasn't really announced that Mikey was leaving and you were taking over officially. Have you got a message for the fans? Obviously, they've stuck by you. It's been difficult at times, but have you got a message for them just finally? Yeah,
as like I said before, there'd be probably too many people to mention, but Matty, Jimmy, and Kent have been incredible for myself and Mikey, employing us at ATAW and trusting us to build the academy, and then to give us an opportunity at Tadcaster. And I said to Matty this morning, especially there's a couple of moments this season where it was particularly low, and I wasn't sure whether it was the right thing to continue, and Matty talked me into carrying on, and gave me a bit of a boost of confidence and stuff, and I'll be forever grateful for him for that. And I said that to him this morning. But no, everybody, listen, Tadcaster's always going to have a special place for me, and it's been there a long time, and seen the promotions, and the last 2 years have been incredible, and the fans that travel home and away to come and watch us and support us and stuff, and flip side of that is there's usually the same people who volunteer to help out the club and stuff when anything goes wrong, anything needs doing, and it's a special club, and there's lots of good people there, and I hope that Tadcaster has a lot of success in the future.